Hi Elle, how's it going today?
Good, thanks, Raj. How are you?
Very well, thank you. I see you've just come into the gym today, 6 weeks post-surgery. How's everything going?
Good.
That's good.
Get back in.
Very good. I see you're not wearing a brace and you're walking around pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
It's feeling okay? Awesome. So today I'm going to run you through a bit of an exercise program. At first, I just want to see your current capabilities and looking at your range of motion. To do this, we're going to use a TheraBand and our box, well in this case the chair, and we're going to get you down to squat down to the box and then back up. The reason why I chose this is because it looks at your current capabilities as well as it provides, it allows your body to use both your glutes and your quads, which is really important for that rehabilitation of your overall leg. So what I'm going to get you to do today is I'm going to demonstrate first, and then I'll get you to do 3 sets of 10 reps. So what we've got the band here, we're going to put the band around the ankle, around the knee, sorry. So just above the knees, and have your shoulder width apart, your feet shoulder width apart. So from here, if it's easier, just have your hands out in front of you. So I want you to have a nice big breath in, squat all the way down till you hit the chair, and then come back up. And so when you get down to that, to where you hit the chair, it's really important that you focus on driving your knees down. So once again, so big breath in, knees out at the bottom, breathe out at the top. So as I said, we'll do 3 sets, 10 reps. So I'll get you to pop that around your knees. From here, and have those feet shoulder width apart or wherever you feel comfortable. And so whenever you're ready, big breath in, squat all the way down. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that too fast? Or is it okay?
Yeah, just try and slow it down. We're trying to hit depth and nice. 6, 7, 3 more, 2 more. Excellent. Great. So how did that feel?
Good.
So, and where did you feel the exercise really working?
I can feel it in my booty and my quads.
Okay, great. That's really important. And so, out of 10, what do you rate that exercise? You seemed like you were moving pretty quickly, so it seemed pretty comfortable. What would you rate it out of 10?
Probably 3.
Probably 3. Yeah, I think it's time to maybe progress you. So from here, I will get you to do 2 more sets, and then really just focus on driving out those knees. Maybe slow things down a little bit, and then from there we'll progress you to another exercise. All right, Elle, so everything looks to be going well with the box squats. So now I'm going to progress you to a bodyweight squat. The reason being is this, I really want to see where your full range of motion is. It seemed a little bit easier just to get down to that depth. So what I want you to do is do a squat all the way down and sort of see where we sort of sit at. So to do this is just like before, so have your feet shoulder width apart if you need to, hands out in front of you, and so a big breath in, squat all the way down, have your knees driving out and having a breath out at the top. So the reason being I've chosen this is not only to see your range of motion, but this also requires further coordination, balance, and requires some trunk stability to keep your torso upright. So as I was saying before, so big breath in, hands out in front of you, squat all the way down, and then drive all the way back up. So at the bottom, I want to keep the knees driving out just like before, and we're focusing on depth, not speed. So we want quality of reps. So when you're ready, so we're going to go for 10. So, and up, 1, 2, stay strong now. 4. Okay, so how are you sort of feeling midway through the set?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so I've sort of noticed you're not quite hitting depth. And what I've got here is a couple of weights. Now the idea behind the weights, they're meant to just go underneath your heels.
Yep.
And from here, it'll change your hip position and allow you to get further depth. So just where you are, I'll pop these under your heels. Under your heels there. And just like before, big breath in. Just as you were doing, everything was great. Just want to see you trying to get a little bit deeper. Yep. So just continue with the remaining reps of the set. So that's 5. So when you're ready. Nice. 1. 2. Got 2 more. And last one. Nice. How did that feel?
Good. It was better with the things underneath my feet.
Did you feel like you could go a little bit deeper?
Yeah, I could feel a bit more.
Yeah, I could easily see as soon as I put them under, it just felt a little bit more natural.
Yeah.
So where did you feel the exercise working?
Same as before.
So
glutes and
any quads?
Quads, yeah.
Okay, that's good. I've noticed that your knees are heading out in the right direction, which is great. Em's noticing you're slightly a little bit flexed in your torso. So what I want you to do for the next couple of sets is really try and keep that torso upright. So if you need to maybe hold your hands like this and then squat down. Other than that, things are going great. And so just remember those cues of big breath in, knees out the bottom, breath in, breath out at the top, and maybe try your hands like that. So there was no pain through the knee or anything?
No, it was good.
Okay, great. And out of 10, what would you rate the intensity?
I was really more like a 5.
More of a 5? Yeah, felt a little bit more. Seeing things were going great. So I'd just like to see a couple more sets, and then if deemed appropriately, I'd like to progress you to something else.
Cool.
All right, Elle. So now we've done the bodyweight squats, we're going to progress to another exercise, goblet squats. So the reason why I've chosen this is that it's a great exercise because it not only focuses on the muscles that we've already been working, but it requires you and your body to be more stable, especially in the trunk.
Yeah.
And with the added weight that I've got here, the 5 kilos, requires you to have great back stability as well to keep that trunk upright. So have you ever done this before?
No.
Okay, great. So what I want you to do today is I want you to hold the weight just like this.
Yeah.
So in between your palms. So and squat down just as what we did before.
Yeah.
So have your feet shoulder width apart. We're going to keep your heels on those chocks there. And so big breath in, the trunk nice and upright. Squat all the way down. Make sure you're keeping your knees out at the bottom. And then come back up and then breathe out. So big breath in, trunk up, knees out at the bottom, breathe out at the top. All right, so we're going to do 10 of these.
10.
Yep. Nice. 1. 2. Good. 3. Nice work. Good work. 6. Nice work. 3 more. 9. Nice one. Excellent. Great. I'll take that away from you. And how did that feel?
Good.
Where did you feel the
I feel it in my butt, I feel it in my legs.
Yes, that's good. That's good. That's where we want to be feeling it. And how was it? Was the knee? Was there any pain? Was there any sort of discomfort?
That's been pretty good.
Okay, good. So at the moment I can see that you're progressing really nicely, especially for your 6 weeks post-surgery. Do you have any questions or queries at the moment?
No.
Okay, great. So everything looks to be going well. You're hitting great depth with the chocks underneath your heels. Just remember for the next couple of sets, just to really try and keep that trunk upright.
Yep.
And what will help that is if you take a really nice big breath in, right into your belly. So,
yeah.
And then squat down.
Okay.
Okay, great. Awesome. So we'll do another 2 sets, and then I think that'll be it for today.
Awesome.
I've chosen these 3 exercises as a progression for my ACL client. The client being 6 weeks post-surgery would require a program that currently looks at strengthening the whole leg. Thus, multi-joint closed-chained exercises were utilised. focusing on increasing range of motion, increasing proprioception, and increasing balance, especially on the injured limb. The TheraBand box squat requires enhanced muscle activity from the quadriceps, especially the vasti lateralis and medialis. Having the TheraBand around the knees reduces knee valgus and reduces the dependence on adductor magnus activation on the injured limb. The band also increases glute med activity. Glute max is also active due to hip extension. The bodyweight squat was chosen after the TheraBand box squat to see the client's current range of motion and to see if there were any biomechanical issues relating to the hip, knee, or ankle that couldn't be identified in the box squat. This exercise also ensures that the client's balance, proprioception, and neuromuscular control are all being met. This exercise further requires the use of transverse abdominis, the obliques, and erector spinae to keep the trunk stable. During the squat, chocks were used to change the pelvic tilt to allow for greater depth as a client seemed to be struggling to go below 90 degrees. The progression to the goblet squat with a 5 kilo weight incorporated further muscular strength from the vasti, glutes, erector spinae, and transverse abdominis as per above. The added weight would increase the undesired internal rotator activity of the adductor magnus, adductor longus, gracilis, and pectineus to compensate for the injury. However, by focusing on driving the knees outwards at the bottom would minimize the knee valgus caused from internal rotators by increasing external rotation activity, especially in the glute med, and thus stabilizing the injured limb. These exercises used not only challenges the client through strength, balance, stability, and proprioception, but shows an alternative progression of closed-chain exercises that can be used in ACL rehabilitation. The progression was based on a client's current capabilities and allows for the opportunity to effectively program for the next phase of training to achieve the client's overall goals of completing a full ACL rehabilitation within the next 5 months.